guys, this is Claudia here from Bookkeeping Experts. Today we're going to talk about reconciliation. I've been a bookkeeper for over 20 years and I help many clients make sense of their finances. A lot of times clients come to me and ask me, do I need to reconcile my account? And it's always a big yes, you do. And the reason why is because a lot of issues can be found while reconciling accounts. And some of them are duplicated income transaction, duplicated expense transactions, and so on and so forth. I'll give you a few tips on how to find those transactions and how to fix them. But we're going to get started right now. First of all, how do I reconcile the books? Okay, on the left-hand side menu, you want to scroll into accounting, and then you find reconcile. So click on reconcile, and you're going to be brought to this screen. Here you'll be able to enter the balance, the final ending balance on your account at the end of the month or at the end of your statement. And here we're going to put the date, the statement date right here. Okay. If everything is right, QuickBooks is going to auto-select all the transactions. I'm going to say, hey, you have a 0 difference, means hooray, you're ready to finish now. Yes, that's great. But we need to, first of all, I need to make sure that I select all the transactions and make sure that I still have a 0 difference. And yes, I do. So we're good to go. However, many times you're going to see that there is a difference here. And if there is a difference, you don't want to finish reconciling. You want to find those differences and see what is causing them. So QuickBooks has several filters that will help you find those discrepancies. First of all, you want to take a look at your statement and verify if the deposits and the payments are correct. So if the deposits and the payments are correct, most likely maybe you enter the balance incorrectly. So you can go and fix it. You can go and click on Edit Info, and you can put the correct amount or the date. You can change, maybe it's off by a day, and then you have transaction that didn't flow through. So you can save that. But let's suppose if the payments are correct, but the deposit is not, you can actually focus on just a deposit. See those 3 tabs over here? You can select the one that is discrepant. Let's say that deposits are discrepant. So I'm going to click on deposits, and I'm just going to have the deposit transactions in here. If I want to filter by the date, so I can look on my statement and verify if that transaction is here, right next to date, I click on date, and now see that little arrow. I can click on the arrow, and the transactions can come from the oldest to the newest, or from the newest to the oldest. If you want to select the clear date, because sometimes transactions will be recorded, let's say, for the time period that of the statement, but it didn't get cleared until the next month, especially for checks. And then you can verify the clearing date, and if the clearing date is for the next month, then you can go ahead and, unselect that transaction that does not belong to that month and leave it to be cleared on the next month or reconcile on the next month. You can also verify if this transaction got manually added or if it came from the bank feeds. This is how you find on this little box, green box over here, right next to the transaction, means that it came through your bank feed. It means that it cleared through your bank. Okay, for transactions that you manually entered, let's suppose a bill payment or whatever, it will be without this little box. And most likely, if you find the 2 transactions for the same amount, same date, or maybe a day or 2 off, it means that maybe you have a bill payment. In this case, is deposit. Maybe you have a deposit that didn't get matched. So what you want to do, you want to write down the amount and the date that it says it was cleared, and you can open a second tab in QuickBooks. And this is how you do. You want to scroll all the way to the top where the above on the tab above from the address bar, right click, and then you click on duplicate, and then you can duplicate the page in QuickBooks, and you can navigate between two pages. This way you can leave this one alone, and you can, on the second tab, you can go into banking, and we want to take a look at categorized transaction because those transactions were already cleared. One thing you can do, see this little arrow that says custom. You can put the exact date. So in this case, I already put the exact date between February 10th and March 9th. That's my statement dates. Apply. And those are only the transactions. So I'm narrowing it down to only the transactions that I need. I can filter again by date. I can click on the little arrow here from the oldest to the newest. Or I can click on amount. And once again, I can filter by amount and know from the highest income transaction to the highest expense transaction. And I can take a look here. One thing that is very helpful is to take a look on added or match. And if it says match, it means that it was matched to a transaction. If it says added, it means that I just added from the bank, and maybe there is a transaction there that should have been matched. So in that case, if I find the transaction, I can actually click on undo on the right hand side and bring the transaction back to review and then make sure that I match that transaction to either a bill payment or a deposit if it is an income transaction. That's very helpful. Okay, so once again, if it is an issue with a transfer that didn't get matched, same thing. Okay, so you want to go ahead and find that transaction. You can find it by amount, go straight to the amount that is discrepant, and maybe you can find, or maybe it's multiple transactions, then you can select those multiple transactions, and you want to make sure that you undo and bring it for review and match it. Okay, once you match everything, you want to go back into the reconciliation page and click on bank register. So that's going to bring you back to the bank register, and then click on reconcile again. Basically, I'm just resetting the account, and then whatever was duplicated will disappear. So you're just going to have the ones because it has been matched, so it's not duplicated anymore. So that's what you want. So after everything is done, after you clear all the transaction that does not belong, and you want to make sure that all transactions have the little tick mark here selected, right? Because if there is a transaction that should have been cleared here, but it didn't, you want to take a look at this transaction and see why it didn't clear, right? Even the zero transaction, because those are voided, means that probably we found some discrepant issues and we want to clear them. You want to select them because you do not want any unreconciled transaction on your bank register. Once everything is correct and I have a zero balance here, I will click on finish now. Hooray! And I'm all done. Okay. Hopefully this video was useful and you were able to get a few tips on how to fix reconciliation. If you need further help, we've been here for a long time and we've been doing this for a long, long time. We have different ways to help you. You can hire us for a video conference where we can share screen and tell you how to fix it, or you can hire us as bookkeeper to fix the issue for you. Just click on the address below on our website down below, which is bookkeepingexperts.com. Or you can give us a call, contact us by phone, and we'll be able to help you out with that. Hopefully this was helpful to all of you. And if you like this video, please subscribe to our channel. Share this video with your friends. And we wanted to be able to continue bringing this kind of educational videos to you. But we need you to like this video. We need you to watch it and share with your friends if it is helpful. And until then, we thank you so much for watching our video today. And until next time, happy bookkeeping.